Yesterday we did push our Playwright TypeScript project to GitHub, and it's here. We can see details. So default actions with default steps were run as they come in an example. Today we'll try to change a bit these steps. So let's start by opening the project in open folder. So that's what I open folder, and of course I open the test2 because that's what we finished up yesterday. So it's already loaded. Now we can start the terminal, new terminal. Let's try to work with bash today, and oops, still prompt not shown. Oh, here it is, the prompt is there. Let me check if TypeScript is installed. So this one is verifying for global installation. Yes, we can see the version. Let me change to subdirectory tests. So let's quickly check if the tests are running. So I clicked this icon, and the prompt were enabled. You can see if the tests can be run, so they can. I will just run in headless mode. If I select debug, the browser will pop up. Chrome browser is popping up by default, and but I don't need it. I will just run the test. So oops, it's running, but I see some problem. Let's just stop. So this error is due to execution running not on my original type script, but the TypeScript was already converted to JavaScript, which I did myself. So we have both files now in this directory. We don't want it. This is another lesson for that. So I just deleted this file for now. That was generated by another command. So let's try to see it again. Examples. This one is not here anymore. I will go back to the files, open this file, and you see it failed. I run again. So Visual Studio runs it actually on test TS code. It does not need this temporary file for running as JSON script. It can run it directly on TS script. If I go back to this directory, you will see that the file was not generated. It's just this file is here alone. So we didn't need it. It runs so far. It passed. Now what we can do is upload it to our system, but before uploading I need to modify something, right? Because it will not upload anything. So let's just put here some comment and save it. So I popped on another bash window and run git add to see all our files. Now commit. Not a very creative command, but it does commit. So it is committed, and of course push. Oops. It's asking me for my pass phrase, and it did it. It continued. So I have my Second commit just happened. It failed. I don't know why. Let's just have a look. Well, it says that my file is not properly formatted, and that is line 28. I actually added to this file another job, so we can have a look. I added this job. I wanted to run superlinter, but it does not write already the idea that I have second job here. So let's try to modify it. So I tried twice and now it's running. You will see what happened is I removed two things. I removed the jobs, so there's no second line jobs. It's just test and superlint are named under the jobs. And I was forced to remove this with because there was with and nothing which belongs to this with, so that was causing a syntax problem already in YAML file which defines actions or steps for actions. Let's just see how successful we are with this run or run of the linter. So we can see that in our run the test passed but superlinter didn't. And let's have a look why. So you can see that our linter, which we specified, is actually calling a lot of other steps which are not specified by us explicitly here. Therefore, it's difficult to say, without deeper investigation, how it actually failed. It just says that could not find a repository. So what I did this time, I changed this line, which is fetching different version of linter. We had a version 2 before, now it's 3.17. So that's why we don't fail the fetching it to our system, but we are still failing something else. So now our failures are probably more meaningful, hopefully. So the test we passed, test was run just on some basic stuff. Now we go to linter, and the linter, in the linter you can see that it started and failed executing its core actions. And then we can analyze the errors. I will not do it now because this video needs to end. It's already 8 minutes long, too long for my standard. Thank you. Thanks you for watching, and I invite you for next session, and I invite you to watch previous session.